to try to do some handheld here so I can show you the progress that we're making. I'm really excited with how things look. So this has been curing for 1 week and everything is looking really good. So that is the side of our tank. And you can see it just kind of wraps up in here and comes down and then comes out. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is sand down this sharp edge and give this a little bit of a sand too, because there's some sharp areas in here as well. And then hopefully we'll get over and do the other side. Okay, so this is all sanded down. It's not all sharp and gonna poke me or anything while I'm working on this side. Everything's looking really good over here. And so then I sanded down this side in preparation for fiberglassing. So we're going to just sand down this. Well, actually I did that last week, so I don't need to do that. So we're just gonna take some Xylol, clean all of this up, and then start prepping the epoxy and fiberglass to do this side. so hopefully the camera is still on. That was a mad dash, as always, because I want to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-ish layers of fiberglass down there. And it's looking really good, so I'm happy. This side's done, this side's gonna cure and be done, and then we'll just do the top here, the front part, and that just leaves the lid of it. So we're getting close, which is very exciting because this has been a huge project. So anyhow, let me grab the camera here and kind of give you a little show of what we did. Alright, so there you can see the corner and all the way up towards the front here. We have several layers down, lots of epoxy. You know, one thing I should mention is you guys may see me just like pouring tons of epoxy, mixing it up, and that is mainly to wet out this glass. When working with fiberglass, you want as little epoxy as you can as a kind of very, very, very general rule for strength, because the higher the glass to epoxy ratio, the greater your strength. So I am not just like slapping epoxy on for the heck of it. That is mainly to wet this area out, and you know, you just have to keep that in consideration when you're working with glass. Like, don't like lay a pool of epoxy down and then just like set some glass in there and expect that to be great, because while that will work, it's not going to be very strong. For something like this, we really do want strength. We're going to have a lot of water sloshing around in here, so that is a consideration. So I'm putting just as much epoxy as I need to, hopefully not too much more. Alright, cool. So we'll let this set up and we'll check back in. Thanks.